let's talk about the car show itself. It's been around for quite a while. It really is one of the biggest fundraisers that you guys have.
It really is. I know it's been around 30 years. I've been here 10 years. We've done it every year except for a COVID year, but it's a big deal to us. But as much we do make a lot of money on the fundraiser, but also it's a time for all of our supporters to come out and then meet new supporters, and it's a chance for us to grow. And that's how we've been here, local support.
Where do the cars come from, and can you still register, and how do you do that?
Oh, absolutely. You can still register. You can register up to the time of the show, which starts at 8 o'clock on the 13th. And we have quite a few come up at that time. We usually get about 12 to 15 cars from Northwest Arkansas. Would certainly like to double that. We try to send out to car shows and again, trying to get new entrants every year, but we have about 85 cars on average the last 10 years, which is a big show for us.
You touched on it a moment ago. How many will come out and not have ever heard of the boys' shelter or the boys' home?
Oh, I would think more than half the people that do. Our supporters certainly come out, but people will come out with them and not really know what it's about. Or we do certainly advertise locally, and we get the word out there, a car show, and they just come to the show and then figure out what the boys' home is about. And that's one thing I could talk about at nauseum. I'm real proud of the boys' home before me and what we do now. So, man, I tell you what, Darren, that's an easy sell. It really is when you talk about foster kids.
The money raised will go to what?
Well, everything with the boys. I mean, it could be part of Christmas. And that's probably what it'll be by the time we do that. We try to take them out at least once a week to CC's Pizza, Western Sizzling, and some of our other supporters. They support us. We try to support them, and that works. And so it takes a lot to do that. When you got 13 boys and we're about to add 15 more, I mean, it's a lot to get that done. So all the money does go towards taking care of the boys.
The cars, the owners themselves, how much do they like being a part of this?
Well, a lot of them that we have say they come back because it's for the foster children. Believe it or not, we've had a couple shows happening on the same day that we do it, and we've got at least 10 cars that will go to those shows and then come to ours just to support the foster kids. So that's pretty encouraging when you hear that.
It's an amazing circuit, isn't it?
It really is. And I will tell you, I've got a couple of cars myself. And when I put on a car show, it usually costs me about 250 out of my own pocket because I'm entering cars and buying things for my grandkids and stuff. But, that's certainly okay. But it is an interesting circuit. Even if you have a car, the weather's got to be right. And then you got to feel like cleaning it. And it's not just, okay, there's a show, I'll go to it. It's a lot of preparation for some of these people. Now, it is kind of cool, though, when you see somebody open their trunk. They've got 2 chairs, their cooler, man, they're set. They are car show circuit people.
Tell me about the new location now. How close are we to moving in there?
Well, if you can visualize the old boys' home, and then you go a quarter of a mile, there's the new boys' home, and then another quarter of a mile, that's where the car show is going to be. So it's all going to be real close. And just kind of FYI on that, we did get all of our city approvals, which was a challenge just because it just was tough to get those. And we got all those done. And so now we expect to have kids by the middle of September, literally the week after the car show. I think we're going to have kids over there, which is very exciting and very anxiety ridden too, but we're going to do it.
Well, and you're providing a place for a child that may not have had a place before.
Oh, absolutely. And I said this the other day, and it kind of resonated with me. I think it does with most people. We're going to have 28 kids, and somebody says, well, that's just 28 kids. Well, if you're one of those 28, it's a big deal. And I believe that. And so we do what we do and do the best we can. And we're all proud of that.
All right. So September 13th at the Ben Geren Storm Shelter, what time of day are we talking about here?
Well, I'll be there at 7 o'clock, but usually people start arriving not long after that, and we'll start the show at 8 o'clock. We will have music there. We'll have food and drinks, and that will be inside the air-conditioned building, which is wonderful. When I first thought about Ben Geren, I didn't know if that was where we wanted to do it. And then once we got over there, I realized how good the venue was as far as the air conditioning. We also have the silent auction, which is, there are a lot of people that come to our show for the silent auction. For just an average, you get 50 cents on every dollar for a silent auction. So there might be a $200, $300 item, and you get it for half price or less. And we'll pair, Olive Garden, Red Lobster, and steakhouses with hotels, and you can get good packages for families to go out. And we will have things for kids, for women, for men, and mechanics and everything. It's not just come here and we have a silent auction on car show stuff. It's going to be an array of stuff we're going to have.
All right, Eddie, thank you so much for your time. Have a great time on the 13th.
Well, I appreciate you. Thank you for what you do and letting us have a voice. Appreciate you.